you take up and begin to then?
Yes, you sum it up well.
Thanks a lot.
Were you denied a goal? Obviously, Aaron Ramsey's striking the first.
Yes, then again, I cannot say the opposite. It was a regular goal. Even it was maybe the period of a game where we had the most many problems defensively, but it's a regular goal. I can't see why it was cancelled. It's clear, and on that front, you cannot say that Liverpool can complain in the last week.
Have you spoken to the referee about it?
Yeah.
Did he offer you any explanation?
Sorry?
Did he offer you any explanation?
No, I didn't ask any explanation. What does it change? It's about decision making, and he got it wrong. But I could see live that he could not be offside because he started behind, But that's
So you thought you could actually see it from where you were sat as well?
yeah, from a timing. But I thought maybe the angle on television would be different, but it was not. And I must say Liverpool played well in the first half. We were insecure defensively. We gave them many balls, and we created trouble for ourselves. But even in the first half, we had chances.
Better check was outstanding for you, wasn't it?
During that period, yes, he was outstanding.
How much of a blow was losing those two centre halves and Gabriel slotted in?
Well, I believe they have not the experience to play together. They come in from one day to the next, but overall we didn't concede, And as you said, Peter Cech saved us 2 or 3 times in the first half. Second half, I think we should have won the game. We're a bit unlucky, a bit relaxed still, a bit physically and collectively to finish well what we start. And our game is still not fluent enough in the final third, and that's why we don't score. I believe as well that the West Ham game left a trace in our heads, and it was important tonight not to lose, because you could see that was a shock for us, and it was important tonight to get that game out of the system.
Is there a risk of a mental block forming about the team's struggles to score goals at home?
No, because that will not last, it is a fact, I agree, but I believe that we know we can score goals and that will come back.
Have you got an update, Arsene, on the injuries for Mertesacker and
Mertesacker is sick. How long does that sickness take? I don't know. And Koscielny is a back problem. But having said that, our 2 centre-backs played well in the second half.
You must be pleased with Callum, because the first half he didn't have a good game, did he? The fact that he responded so well.
He responded well. It was important. You sit there, you don't know how far can you go, but he doesn't lose completely the confidence. But in the second half he did well. He's a good football player, and will come out of that stronger with the belief that when he had difficult moments, he didn't give up and came back stronger in the second half.
Were you tempted to take him off last and let the break? Or tempted to switch? Because obviously
You're always tempted, but I wondered as well. I needed offensive players on the pitch, and I knew for us the most important was to get to 0-0 at half time, and that the second half would be different.
It was arrogance to not sign another defensive midfield player and convert the wingers into central midfield players. Do you think that's fair?
Look, I don't know what that has to do with arrogance. You find all kinds of attributes for me since I'm here, so I'm quite used to it. I try to do well my job. That's all I try to do for 20 years now, nearly. And after that, I leave a judgment to everybody, his assessment on the quality of my work.
Gary Neville says that teams like Chelsea buy players with physical power, like Matic, like Ramirez, whereas yourself, you buy lots of diminutive players who can't, and that you can't win the league with that type of player, and that the likes of Chelsea have proved that you do need that power in midfield.
Look, everybody knows, has his opinion, and everybody's entitled to have an opinion. And I could prove you that it's not necessarily right, but let's not go into that debate tonight. When you don't win, you're wrong, and people find always reasons. Are they the good reasons? I think I have enough experience and intelligence to know when it's right and when it's wrong.
Just one thing about when you substituted Giroud and brought Thibaut Courtois, was it purely a tactical decision, or is it because Olivier still was feeling the pain?
It was purely tactical decision.
Right.
What do you think you have lacked a bit of fluency in the final third, do you think?
I think sharpness is missing a little bit in some players, and I would like to give credit to Liverpool as well. They defended well. They were quick to close us down, and we had problems to get out of position. But as long as you don't, with the domination we had in the second half, as long as you don't score the first goal, the team doesn't come out. And I believe we had the chances, but we still miss a little bit the spontaneous attitude to finish well what we start.
How much of a frustration is that for you, that lack of sharpness? Because you talked a lot about needing to start this season really well.
We have started very average, I must concede, because we have 4 points after 2 home games, and maybe we won the most difficult game away from home, and at home at the moment we have not scored.
Also, when you look to strengthen in the attacking department, you've been linked with one of your countrymen all summer. Is that dead, or will you not bring anybody in from now to the end of the transfer window closed?
You know, that story, yes, of course, but it has always been created every week by again and again, but we do not master that situation. When the player has a contract, it's a club who owns the contract who decides that, and Real Madrid has come out many times to say that, like we want to master the situation of the players who are under contract with us.
Thanks everyone.
But you know, we had Wilshere tonight, Welbeck out, Sanchez is not completely yet at his best. We know that we can score goals, and we'll score goals again.
And how far is Welbeck before the return?
I believe after the international break, if all goes well, he can come back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.